Alrighty, welcome back to another live watch along. We have a Sunday night baseball edition. Welcome to the Red
Sorry.
Corner. We got Slim Bones. I am Devo. Gentlemen, how we doing? Big game tonight.
Yo, I'm doing great. I'm feeling good. And again, the Phillies are in a situation where if you're like Slim, you can barely stomach them, but they're in a spot to win another series, right? Which is all that matters. We got Sanchez on the mound. Superman Sanchez is what I'm calling him tonight. I'm ready for him to dominate. I think he's going to dominate right away, and I can't wait. How you guys feeling? I got a big win coming for the Phils right now. First place Monday morning. I feel it.
Yeah, the name of the game is to win the series, right? And this is one of the best teams in baseball, and they have a chance to do that tonight with a win. So, and they got Christopher Sanchez on the mound, who's been dealing as of late. So, I think they have a good opportunity to do that tonight against an old familiar foe in Chuck Morton.
Chuck Morton. Yeah, I mean, this is a game we should win this game, right? Like, Morton has not been stellar this year, although a little bit better as of late. Just recently traded, right? So this is a pretty exciting spot for the Phils here. But guys, yeah. So this is our watch along. If you're new, welcome. These are our laid back. We're just kind of kicked back, putting on the game, watching the game together. That being said, we'll still have some fun segments. We'll have some trivia. We'll have some giveaways. Hint, hint. So we'll have some more giveaways. We'll have some, trivia. You name it. But if you're here and you're new, please hit that subscribe button. We've had a really big couple weeks, guys. So thank you to all the support that the Red Riders have given us. Keep on telling friends and keep on spreading the word. The game has not yet started, though. We're looking at like maybe 5 minutes away.
And you guys said this is a game that the Phillies should win. I think as we're sitting here 5 minutes before the game starts, the Phillies were minus 190, which is a pretty steep price to pay. So you got to bet almost $200 to bring back $100. So where on the flip side, if you bet $100, you're going to return about 155 on the Tigers.
Right.
So do we like the Phils, or do we think this is a trap situation, even with Sanchez on the mound? I think that's what we're going to find out tonight.
What do you think, Bones?
Yeah, I like the Phillies, especially Christopher Sanchez, the way he's been pitching the last few games and all year, to be honest with you. So it's really the Phillies' game to win. Like you said, Morton has been good really all year. We got traded, so maybe we'll see like a change of scenery. Maybe it does better, but for tonight, all in on the Phils.
Guys, I'm 100% with you. And for those who have been following along all day, I love Sundays. Sundays are my fun day. It's a chill day. You got all the day games, and you got the one prime time Sunday night game. I love it's the Phils this week, and I get to watch it with everybody. But right off the bat, this is what I'm tracking for tonight's game. I got two little parlays. First, I got the baby parlay, which is right. We got 3 units to bring back 28.5 units. Listen up. We need Turner to get 2 hit, run, RBI combo. These are hit, run, RBI combo. So if you get a hit and RBI in the same at bat, you win. That's 2, right? So I need 2 of these hit, run, RBIs, 2 for Turner, 1 for Kepler. I need Kepler to get a hit. Schwarber, I need 3 hit, run, RBI combos. I need 3 hit, run, RBI combos from Harper, and I need a Phillies win. All right, that's the one. We're going to put it in the back. We'll check it in the 7th inning, see how it's looking later on. Here's the juicy one. This is the one we're tracking from the 1st inning to the 9th inning. 15 units. It's going to bring back 630 units.
Damn.
So if you bet about $100, it's bringing back over 4 G's, okay? And this is what we're doing. I texted They'll tell you. Bones and Devo will tell you. I texted them this morning. I wanted to take the Tigers. I wanted the Tigers so bad today. But the truth is, we got Sanchez. He's going to have 9 strikeouts or more. The Phillies are going to win by 2 or more, and Turner's going to get a hit. Where else can you find that much of a lock that gets you that much of a return? Turner to get a hit, Sanchez to get 9 strikeouts, and the Phillies to win by 1.5. It's happening tonight live. You got time still to lock it in. Hurry up, run, bang it. If you haven't, you should have been following me earlier. You're going to be missing out.
I mean, that really does sound pretty realistic, right? Said every man who's ever put a parlay in ever, but that really does seem pretty attainable.
It's going to happen, and
Yeah.
it's going to set the trend. We're going to put the market on notice because all the Red Riders are going to start smacking these.
I mean,
and
$4,000, that's a vacation.
And here's the other thing. Slim's 0-10 on the parlays. So
Law of averages.
Exactly. We believe in the theory of being due. Slim is due.
100%.
He's due.
Absolutely, you're due. And before the first pitch here, it's been a busy Phillies weekend, right? We've had the alumni weekend. Jimmy Rollins was enshrined and inducted into the Phillies Wall of Fame. Long time coming, right? All-time hit king for the Phils. Also, if you have not checked this out, right? Especially if you're a Phillies fan of a certain age, right? Slim Bones and I, we're in our 30s, but anyone 30s and up. Oh boy, was that inside or outside? Hopefully outside. But anyway, so the kids are loud today. But if you have not yet watched, there is a recent series that were just released on YouTube on Jimmy Rollins. It's called His Way, I believe, is the name of the series. Is that right, Slim? His Way.
Yes.
It was excellent. It was actually an hour and 20 minutes. So they went into a lot of details on Jimmy's background. And honestly, it chronicled that whole team, right? That whole 2007 to 2011 team. So it was a very, very good watch, and I highly recommend checking that out if you have not already.
It aired this morning. It was at 10 o'clock this morning they released it. I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
I was in mid-nap already. Kids had me up early.
Slim, have you had a chance to watch that yet?
Yeah, I actually watched it right before I went on live today. Right after that Marlins game ended, my darlings watched the Jimmy Rollins thing. And the biggest thing, Jimmy Rollins is one, he's a mama's boy, right? So shout out to all the mama's boys.
Amen.
And second, his mom said, and this kind of goes with kind of like a theme that we've been talking about with the approach, a little bit of just the Philadelphia brand. And that's to get dirty. You don't go out there and play baseball and come back with a clean uniform. And Jimmy Rollins, every single time he got himself dirty. Did he make mistakes sometimes? Absolutely. But he had that AI in him to where he was always close to always giving 100%. And the times that he wasn't, it wasn't because he lacked the passion.
Oh, for sure.
All in all, that was a good weekend. They had that Friday night with Ed Wade and Jimmy Rollins. Of course, they had Ryan Howard inducted Jimmy Rollins, so that was pretty cool. Then last night, they recognized Dick Allen for his Hall of Fame induction. They had the plaque there and all. And then tonight, before the game, 75th anniversary of the Whiz Kids. So, talk about that age, and there's Dev on your grandpa, you probably seen them back in the day. So
for sure.
And
yeah, big weekend for the Phils. Got Slim.
I was going to say, Jimmy Rollins, when he first got called up, he got walked on his first at bat. He talks about how heavy the bat felt when he was at Veterans Stadium.
Yeah,
and eventually he broke the triple, and he made a very simple but profound statement that all these hitters should live by. He was looking to get on base before he ever made an out. He got on base twice, or maybe even more than before he ever made an out. If he would have set his career up with making outs right away, then that sets up I don't know, it's a whole tempo thing. Sure. And Jimmy Rollins, his whole career set the tempo. Every time he was in the lineup, he set the tempo for the Phillies, for better or for worse. And majority of the time, we know his winning percentage. I think how high is it, Bones? You know how high it is.
Oh, we had the bet rules at like
right in the 600s.
I don't think it wasn't. I think it was.
It wasn't. It was 58. Yeah, but long story short, it was very high. He wins more often than he didn't. And here comes our boy Sanchez.
Here comes our boy
29th birthday.
Oh, is it today?
Yep.
Happy birthday, Alec Boehm. We see you in the chat, Steve, there. So Steve mentioned that Taylor Ward hit a 3-run walk-off home run. Could have been our guy. Yeah, man. Amen to that. I was calling for him.
The Angels Came back today and won.
Apparently, they hit a 3-run walk-off. But yeah, so chat, keep that activity coming. This is one of our watch-alongs. So again, we're just going to be sitting back, enjoying, watching a game together. You ask questions, we'll give you some answers. I want to share one more story from that Jimmy Rollins documentary as the game starts here. We got Matt Vierling leading off for the Tigers. Again, this is a 1-1 series. Tonight is the rubber match for all the marbles. But this is a nice tie-in story. So Jimmy Rollins, even in this documentary, he was a big personality, right? Like he was a big-time personality, great on the mic, funny guy. So as he's coming up as a rookie, he's entering the clubhouse with the Bobby Abreu's, the Scott Rowlands of the world. And Jimmy's a very big personality. He's talking a lot. When he's doing batting practice, he's talking smack to the pitchers, just clowning around. So long story short, there was a day where Scott Rowland kind of was getting annoyed by him and pulled him aside and basically said, look, man, this is the big leagues, conduct yourselves in a certain way, yada, 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 right? That was the main takeaway. So long story short, with Boa and Rowland, it was kind of tense for Jimmy at first, right? Because he felt like he kind of couldn't be himself, for lack of a better way of saying it. But then comes the very next game, or shortly thereafter, Slim, if you remember this part, right? So Jimmy hits a bomb. He said it was the name of the pitcher escapes me. We'll follow up. But Jimmy hits a bomb.
Steve Klein.
Steve Klein. Go pull. Thank you, Slim. Hits a bomb off Klein. Absolute missile. He said he thinks it's the farthest home run he's ever hit in his career. And he pimps it a little bit, right?
There's one.
Yup. And he pimps it a little bit. So as he's rounding the bases, there's one, Slimbo. As he's rounding the bases, Klein starts chirping at him, yelling at Rollins, basically saying, like, oh, you showing me up, rookie this, rookie that. As Jimmy's crossing home plate, he sees Boa and this story kind of gave me goosebumps when I listened to this. He sees Boa and Rowland coming out of the dugout. He's thinking that they're going to be bitching at him for pimping it a little bit. And no, they're coming up to him to get his back, yelling at Klein. Basically, you see Boa mother effing Klein and rolling out there. So just a great classic story of Jimmy getting pulled aside and say, "Look, you're our guy no matter what." So once we're playing another team, you don't have to worry about that stuff. I thought that was a great story.
Yeah, it was really good, and it really, I would say less so with Boa. Because I think once Boa got in there, Boa kind of matched Rollins. They had that small guy, captain swagger, to where I think the real tension was with Rowland. The star leaving,
Sure.
the country guy, the Middle West guy compared to the West Coast city slicker kid.
Yeah.
But that was awesome to see because Steve Klein, I'm pretty sure looked like he was Roy raging out. He was flipping, he was going nuts for no. I mean, he looked like he just sprinted around the bases. That's all it looked like to me.
Yeah, it wasn't that obnoxious of a bat flip. We got Steve Cos in the chat saying, love it. Slim Gotti with the shades on the stream.
Absolutely. We're going to be, I got to tap into all the hat and glasses people. I need to see how many combos. I like this combo because I might just keep the set with the set. You might never see the same glass and same hat combo ever again from Slim.
Yeah, so chat, just a reminder, we're giving away some Red Rider hats here, Red Corner Truckers. The best comment, Slim and Bones, will decide at the end of the pod of who wins the trucker. Well, let me start with a little question here for the chat, right? We got the Superman movie out there, right? It's getting a lot of buzz. The guy playing Superman's a local PA area boy. So what are one of your kryptonites? And let me explain what I mean by that. Me personally, it's parallel parking on the left side. Right side, I'm great. I'm like a 9.5. But I'm probably like a 7 on the left side. So let's share some we don't get too crazy here, but share some of your personal kryptonites. You guys, anything chat, you let us know, and anything come off the top of your mind for you boys?
Yeah, well, everybody, at least all of our friends know my kryptonite, and that's going to the bathroom in public.
That's
I
true.
can't do it with an audience, man.
That's a good one.
I can't do it. I get stage fright. And
Stage fright.
everybody knows that. I go right into the stall. Nobody can look at me. If I can even, I got surgery on my knee back in the day, and they told me, all right, you can't leave until you got to go to the bathroom. And the nurse is outside of the bathroom. My mom was like, yo, he ain't going to go to the bathroom if you're standing there looking at that door.
You're gonna be here all day.
Yeah. And that was the truth. She moved, and there we go. I was out of there. But that's my biggest kryptonite.
That's hilarious. That's off the top of the dome too, guys. Listen. The red corner is all. We don't pre-rehearse anything. It's a live show, baby. Slim, what do you got? Anything?
The top 5-6 things that jumped in my head were not safe for the chat, so I'm not going to mention them. The 2 things I can't stand though is kind of like Dracula with the garlic. This would be Slim. If you have any kind of tuna fish around, that's disgusting. I'm gonna try to leave. And same thing with people that make like egg salad and stuff like that. That smell alone is enough to repel Slim from your house, probably for eternity.
So you don't like the mayo-based salad?
My God,
yeah.
Can't do it. Nah, not at all.
That's too funny. Yeah, so chat, if you have any of your own personal kryptonites, again, we don't want to hear like your deepest, darkest stories or anything like that, but anything all in the fun, let us know. Steve in the chat saying the Phillies did Superman so dirty. When he came to the dugout, they uploaded onto the Phil social media pic he took with Daniel, Robert, and Max Lazar. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, can we get a star up there with them? That's hilarious. All right, we got Trey Turner.
Let's go. Let's get this hit. Let's get the hit right off the bat.
54 of them in attendance this weekend of the old Phillies players.
That's awesome. Phillies do a great job with that stuff.
I would love to see them just jump all over Morton early. Let's have a fun game. Let Sanchez relax and just gun guys down. Starts with you, Turner.
I was actually surprised to see how many were there Friday night with J-Roll. I'm not saying because of J-Roll, but it's early on because they usually do the whole team the last day where they'll bring back all the previous legends or previous players from all the years. So it was good to see all them guys there Friday night because there were some random ones there. Steve Jeltz.
Yeah.
Being one of them. He comes every year. I guess that's it's kind of, I'm going to alumni weekend at the Phillies game.
Gotta love it. I thought it was cool. Yeah, Slim.
I think here we saw Turner with the first pitch. Morton's going to be trying to get those guys chasing outside like they're notorious to do. Turner, if you notice, he laid off that first pitch, went after the second one, but I think that's a good sign. I think they're going to be on the Morton and on top of him this game.
That's yesterday. I didn't really like their approach prior to that 7th inning where they got to Skubal for a couple runs. He was only at 73 pitches through 7 innings. That hasn't been the Phillies thing all year. They've been getting after pitchers, getting deep into the bullpen and stuff like that. Yeah. And yesterday it just wasn't. And then they got them a couple times in that 7th inning, and then it was history after that. Nothing to show for it.
Ooh. Back-to-back ground balls.
Steve Cos in the chat saying that they better jump on Morton, so much familiarity, and they need to have that approach in the postseason. No chasing at the sliders. Yeah, man. Seems like Bader's kind of still. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's right in familiar territory.
Yeah. He's looked a little uncomfortable at times. What do you think? Bryce Baum here, boys?
I like to see a double. See somebody else bring them in. But I'll take a Bryce Baum. Absolutely, why not?
You want a double over Homer?
I mean, I don't, but I'm in my head.
Look at them numbers. 414 against them.
Yeah, that's insane. That's a nice cut right there. Gotta love it.
And
Chat, keep bringing that heat, baby. Keep bringing that heat.
did you hear AJ Hinch talking about like coming up with all the guys that he seen Friday night that were there because he played down the minors with them?
Yeah, I
Pretty
saw
cool.
that.
Played a few games up here with the Phillies. I actually thought he played more than that. I'm surprised that it was only like 3 games that he played in the majors with them.
There you go, Slim.
I thought he played way more than that.
Think you got what you asked for,
Yeah, he
baby.
got a double.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Slim Stradamus up in this building. It's the shades.
It is. It is. It's like I said, it's the character. I'm going to side chat Bones after the thing. We're going to have to play up his character. But Bones, I didn't realize how much AJ Hinch was in this organization either. He popped up in the documentary. I was and no, was it the alumni weekend? I might be getting a couple of the interviews mixed up. They probably did. They probably did all the interviews same day, same room for the alumni weekend and the Jimmy Rollins thing. But
yeah,
AJ,
they did them all separate because he was on there. I think was he on there when they showed the video Friday night? But they all did them separate because Pat Burrell was on there. He was in his Giants uniform.
Yeah. What the heck?
So it was all separate.
yeah, I was kidding around.
So that was the one violation I was actually going to hit on. Pat
The
Burrell was
Giants.
wearing Giant stuff during the entire Jimmy Rollins feature. Come on,
He's
dude.
their
Really?
head coach.
Yeah, but can you wear something else during the Jimmy Rollins special when you spent your entire career with the Phillies?
I think that would be a violation. He won a World Series with the Giants.
Come on.
I think that would be a violation.
He was sitting down like in interview style of the Jimmy Rollins documentary, and he's wearing Giants stuff the entire time.
All right, we got 3 ground ball
No,
outs.
at least he wasn't wearing the screen mask. Because then you know what happened if he was wearing the screen mask.
Oh, right.
I don't know, and I don't want to know.
Oh, that's another story to be told another day.
It's another story for another day.
Can't be on this podcast, that's for sure.
100%. So let's get some Jimmy Rollins trivia up in this building.
Uh-oh.
So chat, let's see how you guys are doing here. This isn't too tough. So Jimmy Rollins trivia. So Jimmy Rollins' last career game as a Philly was September 8th, 2014. Who started shortstop the very next game for the first game of the non-Rollins era? So that would have been 9/9/2014. Who was the starting shortstop for the Phillies that game? Chat.
Wow, that's pretty late. Like he
Yeah.
won waivers that late?
Yeah.
That's insane. I thought
Correct.
like the waiver deadline was like end of August.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought
weird.
it is weird. I thought the same thing. That is
Who put-
correct. Freddie Galvis is the answer. Good pull, Steve.
Here's a question for the chat, because if you guys are on Twitter, you might see the account, the Hall of Pretty Good. Was Freddie Galvis pretty good or no?
Yeah, he's done.
No.
Stunk? No.
He wasn't horrible, but
He had a glove.
He had a glove. And Freddie Galvis went 3 for 3 that day, and his first game as the non-Rollins era.
Yeah, I'm going to say he's pretty good.
The Hall of Pretty Good? The Hall of Pretty Good is like next tier to being Hall of Famer. That's what that means.
Said who?
Said everybody.
Okay.
If you're in the Hall of Pretty Good, that means like you were next. You were next.
I
level
don't know.
of fame.
I don't know if he's in the Hall of Pretty Good, but there was times where he was pretty good.
Oh, so this
He was pretty good for how bad the Phillies were, I guess.
He was really good on defense and just never really had it on offense. But he was a starting shortstop in the MLB for a while. He would have been on.
He was probably our shortstop till like 2017, right? Here's a deep cut question. I wouldn't have gotten this. So chat, let's see if you can get it. Honestly, if you get this, I'll be suspicious of Googling. I'm going to preface with that. But let me see if any of you boys get this. So same year, 2014. Who was the Phillies' opening day starting left fielder?
What was this?
Same year, 2014. Who is the Phillies' opening day starting left fielder?
Opening day starting left fielder in 2014. Okay. And this is what you get when you have a live podcast.
Yep.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
Left field.
Okay. We got a guess in the chat.
I got it.
Okay.
Am I allowed to guess, or is this one of those games where someone's not allowed to play?
No, you can guess.
Aaron Altair?
Okay. That is not correct.
Okay. Simpson.
Don Brown was another guess, and that was not correct in the chat. It's a tough one, man. It's a tough one.
Is that another K bite?
Ben Francisco.
No. Good guess. Tony Gwynn Jr. Tony Gwynn Jr.
Opening day, huh?
Yeah, wild, right?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Today's actually, hold on. So, you kind of jumped the thing here a little bit. This was one of my...
That was off the cuff, that question I just asked. That was just one of the things that I read earlier. I was like, oh, shit.
Wait, time out. Opening day 2014.
Is that not correct?
Opening day 2014, you said, right?
Was it a different year, or did I read the
It
wrong?
had to be a different year, because
Okay.
on this day in Phillies history,
Yeah.
the Phillies signed Tony Gwynn Jr.
No.
in 2014.
That's hilarious.
Honestly, fuck. Who cares about Tony Gwynn Jr.? I'm making my ears bleed. The darkest time of Philly history. We got plays that could put down mortgages for some of our listeners, and you guys are talking about Tony Gwynn Jr.
Oh.
I forgot he was even a Philly.
Let me see here.
I agree with Steve Costello. Freddie Galvis could get playing time with Savannah Bananas, let alone a whole pretty good.
Anytime I act up, you guys can always find someone in the chat that disagrees with me. So,
Yeah, you were getting crushed last week.
nice. Tonight, we cheer against double plays until Sanchez gets 9 strikeouts.
I thought I read that. I'm getting a Tony Gwynn Jr. jersey now. Definitely.
We got to. At what age can Madeline start watching the younger ones?
Are they pissing you off over there?
She's here now. She's the worst one, dude.
Yeah.
She asked the most questions.
Slim's losing his patience.
You.
I don't get it. Like, I go to like parent teacher conferences. They're like, oh yeah, she's fine. I'm like, yeah, well, you got to come home. She's annoying.
I love my family, but I watched the game yesterday with my niece Blair and her little iPad. She was watching whatever show, and the iPad stays on max volume loud, so it's watching a little bit. The game was over. We were trying to watch Dateline late night, falling asleep, and just the iPad just blaring. You got Can you lock it?
Give her some headphones, dude.
Oh
You gotta let me know how to lock it.
Oh, it's easy.
I thought of the headphone thing you think about, but then you don't want it, that makes them too secluded. You know, you gotta just realize that it just can't be blaring all day long. That's all.
That's fair.
And Uncle Slim comes from, just like with your children. I'm coming from the outside. I'm only there once in a while, and I try to start making rules.
Right. You don't want to see them once every 3 months and start parenting them. You know something's coming every time you start with, I love my family, but I hate watching Phillies games with them.
Honestly, the family podcast would be hilarious. Because I'm at this. How do you guys do it?
Me too. I'm in there watching SummerSlam 2 on my phone.
There you go. What's the big matches in SummerSlam right now?
So they had one last night.
Actually, no. Let's play a game here.
It was
Let's
night
don't
one.
don't even answer. Don't answer. I'm sorry. Let's play a game. Let's see if me and
Name the
Slim.
wrestlers.
Yeah. Let's see if me and Slim can name 5 people that are in SummerSlam tonight.
Oh,
Do you have any
Tonight
idea?
or the
Slim?
last 2 nights? We'll do 2 nights.
Last
So
2
there's only,
nights, yeah.
But that would be half the wrestlers if you only did one night.
All right.
I can tell you.
You know them?
Do we get strikes or what?
No, we'll just go.
All right, Cody Rhodes.
All right. Dev, you're up.
Back and forth. I'm going to
So
destroy
wait.
Devin.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna crush me. Because I'm already struggling at 1.
I
Holy-
watched like an hour of WrestleMania last year. Second night, Sunday night, I watched an hour of it.
I mean, is Logan Paul in it?
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay.
Oh, jeez. All
That's a
right.
nice pull.
I saw the one guy. He is leaving
I didn't
to make.
see anything either.
He's leaving to make movies. They said, and is that Roman Reigns?
Yep.
All right. Yeah. What about Seth Rollins?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh. Guys are doing good so far.
Yeah.
I got an
So-
old school one.
These were all last night too. I
Nice.
think you might have watched last night.
I didn't watch anything. I
No,
promise.
it's called the collective consciousness, and we all contribute to it, Bones.
Except
But the
Cody
next
Rhodes.
one's John Cena.
Oh, here you go. He's tonight.
All right. So I really am. I'm worried right now. I might have to resort to describing the dude.
Cassiano's get on first.
Yes. He's the Scottish guy, the big Scottish guy.
Yep.
Can I get credit for that?
Yeah, we'll give it to you. Drew McIntyre.
That's kind of weak. I shouldn't get credit for that, to be honest.
We'll
but
give it to you.
thank
Yeah,
you.
if I can name
McIntyre. These guys are 6 for 6 so far. Pretty good.
Yeah. Keep going.
4 of the 6 wrestled already.
Okay.
So I'm kind of seeing if you were on Twitter or not.
No.
today.
I wasn't. I promise. I didn't even know SummerSlam was going on.
Man, this is tough now. I'm not sure who I could name. Give me a second, though. I might be able to pull one up. Let's watch a little bit of Marsh. Let's give me a minute. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Little first to third.
Nice.
I'm going to have to go with.
I'm just strictly with describing people right now. That's all I got.
Well, I'm not going. This doesn't count because he's the CEO now. But Triple H.
No.
But you know who else I think actually wrestles, Devo? Believe it or not, I went John Cena before, and just like UFC, these guys don't ever retire. They get their heads pounded in their whole careers. The Rock, I think he's still wrestling.
No, not tonight.
Damn. And Becky Lynn's done, right? The man.
I didn't see none of the women's
All right, here's
matches.
Kepler.
Okay.
Big spot for Kepler.
But no, I don't
Honestly.
think she's wrestling.
Okay. All right, so we got 6. That's pretty good. Our goal was 5. We got 6.
Kepler's up, big spot. This is the guy. They're keeping him on. They're kind of giving him another couple weeks to prove himself before that rookie restart deadline. Bones, you want to touch base on that? Explain that to the listeners. Is it?
Yeah. So August 15th, I don't know if it goes by days or games to where you can keep your rookie status for next year. So August 15th is the date, and it's if Crawford and Painter, because I seen a rumor maybe they'll bring him up too.
Yeah.
If they come up that date, they can still be eligible for Rookie of the Year next season. If they come up after that date.
But the bigger thing is the control aspect, right?
I think the control aspect was done in like May. Like that's when they do that shit.
Okay.
This is just pure Rookie of the Year status.
Got it. Meaning he could still be eligible next year to win.
Yeah,
Rookie
for
of the
that
Year.
award, yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's
And
a
why-
good distinction.
So 2 or 3 games we don't see Harrison Bader in the lineup,
I know. I
Manning.
know.
which
You want to
is
talk? Want to talk
weird.
about that? So, like, I'm glad you brought that up, Slim. So, basically, what do you think's going on? Do you really think the Phillies are managing to that August 15th date? Is that? I mean, I feel like that's being underreported. Like, I would think that a guy like Gilbert or Zaleski would have. I haven't seen them report on that yet. You think that would have been sniffed out more?
Yeah, like I don't know if it's like something like where they're giving Kepler the benefit of the doubt. Like, yo, you got 15 days to prove yourself. If not,
Right.
we got this kid that's going to come up. And he's going to take your spot, and you're going to be sent somewhere else.
Well, there you go.
So maybe like get things in motion because it's most likely going to happen.
Right.
Your family situation with school starting in a few weeks, maybe getting that whole thing together. I don't know.
Maybe. Bonzi Jones in the chat clarifying that Becky Lynch is currently the women's intercontinental champion. So she's still. So Bonzi, did she wrestle the past couple days or no? Because that might be another one for us for the board.
And here's the other one too. The Rock might wrestle tonight.
Like a surprise thing, you saying?
It might be a surprise. It could be
Yeah.
a big surprise. The Rock could come in
Yeah.
and give the people what they want. Kepler got lucky, got a productive out there. Would have been a double play if not for the double.
Carissa put these bells on these goddamn dogs.
What the hell? Why?
Oh,
Why? Take them off. Hide them.
The worst.
They're not cute. They're not cute.
That's right, BD Jones, Philly fan. Nice to see you in the chat, man. 1-0.
Purple.
All right, guys. I got another little digression I got to go
Yeah, here
on
we go.
Another digression. So that's not a great out there.
That's terrible.
What type of home pet do you draw the line at?
I can't stomach watching Stott either, man.
She might be wrestling right now.
Who, Becky Lynch?
Oh
As we
yeah,
speak?
she's on right now. Yeah.
That's hilarious. So my question for the chat and for you guys is, which type of pet at home do you draw the line at? Meaning, when do you think it gets weird? Examples: snake, hermit crab, guinea pig, sea monkeys. What do you got? Where do you like? That's weird.
Honestly, if we're being frank, it depends on who has a dog, you know, and how many cats you have. Having a dog or a cat can get weird. I think anything outside a dog or
A
cat
dog
is,
or a cat is weird. You have dogs
situationally
and cats.
Situationally, dogs and cats can be weird. Absolutely. Anything outside of those two animals, absolutely weird. Absolutely. Whatever else outside.
You're drawing the line at cats and dogs.
Yep.
Anything. So I was weird for having an iguana, is what you're saying.
Quickie was one of the weirdest. Absolutely. I never bring up Quickie. Do we? I never bring up Quickie.
Quickie was the goat. Bones, what do you got?
I don't bring up Quickie.
People that have rabbits are weird, man.
Okay, rabbits.
Like that's.
All right.
Feed them
Like,
cabbage.
What the hell are you supposed to do? What are you going to do with a rabbit?
Yeah, I don't know. It looks cute. Let it hop around. Okay. So I have to be a lizard defender, given that I had a lizard. So I can't draw the line at, I can't judge a snake owner since I had a lizard. So I think where I start drawing the line is like, once we get to like guinea pig and like hedgehog, stuff like that.
Nah, I don't want to hear it because every snake and lizard person and amphibian person I know, they don't ever stop at one. It's always like 6, and then it's like your house is now like a green room or something weird. There's all these heated lamps and rocks and stuff, and it's like, yeah, that's it gives Slim the ick. Not chill.
We got M. Walton saying bugs. Well, I guess like a pet. What bug? Like a pet cockroach or something? I've seen that before. Like the big cockroaches. We got Bonzi saying he's had a lizard and 2 rabbits. Damn, so you're catching a lot of strays right now, Bonzi.
BD Jones.
Would he ever do it again?
Saying
Though,
shark.
not.
What about a brother? A brother shark.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, siblings can definitely be house pets. My little brother used to smell like a foot.
Still does.
Two rabbits. That's a lot, man. Um,
With all those little rabbit poops and all the
oh, spiders. Yeah, good call. I didn't think about that tarantula. We have a friend whose brother had a tarantula.
you did.
Yeah, Doc. Brother Brian had a tarantula. He's a creep me out.
Yeah, I think it's a personality type.
Oh my god. That was like the nastiest catch I've ever seen. You see that?
Yep. Ooh, almost got kicked in the face.
That's 2 runs right there. Was there 2 on?
Nah, one
Okay, so run then.
because the Kepler hit to the
Oh,
second.
right. A lizard, 3 rabbits, guinea pigs, snakes. Wow, that's crazy, Bonzi. What did you think of the guinea pigs? They're pretty awesome. They're low maintenance too. They stink though. Oh man. All right, so that stinks that you got robbed there. That's one of the best catches of the year, for as far as like that we've gone against.
Yeah, I'm rewatching it now. I just saw them running in. I got the game on mute.
It's a rare going away diving catch.
Dude,
Yeah,
he
especially
made,
with the other guy. He almost got booted in the face. That would have.
Yeah.
didn't Keith make a nice play the other day on Swarber?
Nice homer yesterday.
But I think he made a play on the warning track. I was listening to it, and it sounded like he was facing the warning track and made a play over his glove, over his shoulder. I mean,
Well, was it Riley Green that made that play? Right.
Yeah.
He had a nasty sliding play in foul territory.
okay, it might have been Riley
Yeah.
Green, not
Yeah.
Keith.
Was weird and smelled. Bonzi Jones in response to the question about the guinea pigs. Oh man. And he had his dog eat his 1 rabbit. That is brutal.
I had a hermit crab blow up via my stovetop, snuck in there, turn it on.
No way.
Yep. Yes, sir. And I had 2 other hermit crabs. One I released into the wild, aka my backyard. One I threw in the trash in the winter and just got rid of it. No, actually, not hermit crabs. These were actually hamsters.
Jeez.
Yeah. So no mercy.
Yeah, that's called animal cruelty, and
Yeah.
we do not condone that on the red corner. I'm going to quickly denounce that.
The first one, well, yeah, we'll move on.
You had a hermit crab blow up your.
Yeah, so it went.
That's
so
just
we
what
had,
your dad told you. Your mom. I think that doesn't seem like an actual story.
No, it is. This is what happened. So you've been in my house.
I have.
You know the kitchen counter before my stove, the little counter, the little
Mm-hmm.
landline's at. Hermit crab was getting its morning walk in. It went into the stove. Nobody was paying any attention. Next thing you know, boink.
Seafood for breakfast.
Yeah.
Real or fiction? It's in the storybooks now.
Rough.
Just one example why I don't get those things.
I'm going to step away real fast. Put you on mute. I'll be right back with you.
And here's
Chris,
the other thing.
My picture's in the back. I left. Just to let you know.
Gotcha. The other thing is you can catch a sea bass down at Tom's River.
Oh my god. What?
You can catch.
I don't understand what he just said when he said my picture's in the back.
So I think he misinterpreted He thinks that I thought that the last time he went to the bathroom at a watch party a long time ago, that I
Yeah.
thought his picture was standing in for him or something stupid. But that's not what happened. I just forgot that he left.
Oh
That's
boy.
all that happened there.
She's gonna want acting credits for this here. Oh my god, now it's just bouncing around of them. Becky Lynch won. Thank you for that clarification, Petey Jones. The man. Oh my goodness.
Let's go. Another K.
Yep.
Back on the K. Hey.
All right, let me get these. I'm gonna get these characters off here. I do not know what they're gonna do. So, always a trip in the Shibashevsky household for us in the background, and it's almost to bring the listeners in a little bit of inside baseball. There is like it's almost silent. The silence is deafening when he's not on the stream, right, Slim?
Yeah, the silence
Yeah.
is deafening.
Yeah,
We can't hear anything. All I hear is Devo talking, and I hear my own thoughts nice and clear. And when Bones comes on, my clear thoughts they're dust in the goddamn wind.
it's hard to explain. I wonder if they can hear that.
They can.
Yeah.
I always feel like you do. I don't know if you polish it up a little bit, or if it's not as bad, or the stereo I'm listening through is not as good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's something we got to, and we're at the stage where the audio junkies are coming at my neck, and I don't want to feel like an idiot anymore.
Yeah, if you guys, so we're going to be hosting.
I need a new camera. So once I get a new camera,
you do.
I'll start talking more greasy.
You do need a new camera, but what you don't need new is shades. What do you guys think of Slim's new shades? Not Dolce and Gabbana though. A lot of people are thinking he's stunting Dolce and Gabbana on you. Slim, what is that? What are they? Because they're actually trying to reach out for a brand deal with them.
Yeah, so these are Free People. They got a pretty sick engrave right here. Pretty
Nice.
sick. As Free People. Which being from, the Cradle of Liberty, the place where freedom rocks, Philadelphia. I believe Free People's a Philadelphia company.
Let freedom ring.
I was on their website. I got these from my fiance. I thought they were so sick, so I took them right off her. I said, "Babe, I know these. You told me they're girl glasses. I don't even care."
Yep.
I went on their site, and I think they're missing out. I think they got to start. They got some great products that I'm not sure what makes something a female glasses or male glasses, but you guys can tell these absolutely are not female glasses when Slim rocks them. They're just, they're just fire.
They're just fire. Yeah, glasses are kind of unisex, to be honest. Like I have pairs that my wife wears and vice versa. So they kind of just work. If they work, they work.
Yeah, and a lot of the aviators and stuff like that, they're just too small for my eyes. These got the nice big frames. Yeah, absolute game changer. But like I said, I'm going to start switching it up.
Love it. Bonzi in the chat telling you that you look sharp, Slim.
Thank you, Bonzi. You gotta get a pair for yourself. And then we gotta start adding Free People. That the Free People has a bunch of Red Riders, and we were here. And let's get some partnerships with them because I think they're missing out.
All right, Bones is back. Sorry, Bones.
Wait, you didn't want to see my kids?
Well, listen, I don't like to, when people don't know they're being filmed, I don't like them to be filmed.
Can't do that.
Okay. All righty. We're getting close here. Let's do our first little segment. So, guys, if you are new to the Red Corner, or you're one of the new Red Riders, you might not know about our beer partnership. If that is the case for you, welcome to Feel the Love. That is brought to you by Love City Brewing, our official brewery partner. What do we do with Love City? Every single time we have a Phillies tailgate, which we've had like 4 or 5 this year, me, Slim, and Bones, we're drinking nothing but Love City lagers, right? That's number one. So Love City Lager is our official beer. Number 2, we do watch parties at the actual physical location, which you can see up there at the corner in Philadelphia, Love City Brewing. So this is the time when we kind of show our weekly love for a player. Slim, who you feeling the love for this week?
Yo, my feel the love, and you guys were actually kind of hating on him last week, and it's ever since he's been hustling hard, and that's Otto Kemp. I don't think Otto Kemp is going to be. Actually, who knows? You never know. Otto Kemp at this point, to me, his average is a little bit low, but he's starting to show that slug that's consistent with someone like a Castellanos. He's starting to hit doubles. He's starting to hit a couple homers here and there, which to me is fine. If you're going to go, uh, you know, a 3-game set and go, I don't know, let's say 3 for 12, but it's 2 home runs and a double, I can honestly live with that, especially if you're going to be a pitch hitter. All year long, we talked about people who are guys that are capable of coming off and maybe getting a hit in a crucial spot. Well, maybe Kemp is someone we can develop in that area. Especially, we saw multiple years we had no one off the bench that could come off and hit. Besides that, if Kemp is in the game, since I like that he hits doubles and home runs, I don't think you're going to get too many of these pre-games, but in-game live, you might be able to bet him at great value to hit a double in that at-bat or to hit a home run in that at-bat. I think at this point, if he's going to get a hit, it might be a double or a home run. So you're good at taking those flyers. That's what Slim loves about Otto Kemp. And thirdly, he's someone that follows the brand that Jimmy Rollins said. And this is why this guy's going to stay around the pros for a few years. He gets dirty. All right. So I'm in on Otto Kemp. I wouldn't be shocked if he's on the postseason roster. I'm in. That's all. I feel the love for Otto Kemp.
Love it. Bones, who are you feeling the love for?
Oh, what was going on there with Schwarber? I thought he was arguing with the catcher for a minute. He's going back and forth with the umpire.
Yeah.
My feel of love's for, we just traded for him this week, and it's, let's see. It's a Harrison Bader. I mean, this guy wasn't even here yet, and he was getting a ton of crap from the fan base, whether this was enough to fill the void. And, I mean, the stats say it's an upgrade. I mean, he would have a higher OPS than most of the outfielders and players on the team, like other players on the team. Average, he's right up there. Playoffs, he's did damage in the playoffs in the past. He's a Gold Glove winner, so it's an obvious upgrade across the board to me, and it gets you out of the Johan Rojas, Brandon Marsh thing, defensive-wise, especially against, like, they're going to platoon, but I think eventually it'll be Bader's job overall when it comes like September, I guess, once we get in that little playoff run.
Mm-hmm.
And just everybody's like down on it, like after the Durant trade, they didn't make enough of a splash on Thursday, and there was nothing out there to make a splash about to me. The prize was Stephen Kwan, and he didn't move at the deadline. So that's a win to me because the other guys in pursuit were the Dodgers, and they didn't get them. They're already the best team on paper in baseball. They don't need another guy, and so to me, it's Harrison Bader for my field of love because he's going to get the job done eventually once whatever bullshit they're getting starting now with Thompson. Not 2 to 3 games already he's not playing, so I don't really get that, but eventually it'll be his job.
Well said. So you picked the one Phillies trade deadline acquisition, and I'm going to pick the other. So I am feeling the love for Johan Duran, the Phillies closer that we just acquired. Friday night, it couldn't have been any more ideal situation, right? The Phillies and John Middleton couldn't have had it any better than that. Save opportunity. The 9th inning, he comes in, 4 pitches, close, save, done. the beginning, his entrance was absolutely electric, right? We got to see the tarantula, we got to see the Undertaker song, everything. So it was an actual, absolutely picture perfect Hollywood start for his career. And actually, speaking of his career, we had Red Rider Mike Walton, reach out and in our DMs, and he actually brought to my attention that the Phillies are going to be now in the ballpark app. There's going to be a feature where you can link your phone to the Phillies, I guess, like electrical stuff, where it'll be lighting up in conjunction with this thing. So every time we're in the game at a ballpark at the game, you can click on in the ballpark app and you can have your stuff flashing and pumping to the beat. So pretty cool. So I'm feeling the love for Johan Duran. And again, thank you as always to our official brewing partner in Love City Brewing. And stay tuned, boys. Stay tuned because we have a watch party coming up in the next, we'll call it, month or so. So stay tuned for that. All right, let's go back to our
So I actually think it's not Johan, it's Joanne. It's like Joanne almost. Joanne Duran.
Joanne Duran.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's the way when they cut it on WIP the other day. That's what it sounded like.
Joanne Duran. Okay.
Joanne
Duran. That's easy enough. Joanne Duran.
Yeah.
We're definitely gonna cut that. Jerry in the chat saying, you mean Harrison Rojas. Damn, no love for Harrison Bader. Darth Bader.
Well, the issue is, and this was the issue at Rojas too, Jerry, as soon as we get a guy that might give us a spark, we don't give him any regular playing time. It doesn't matter if it's Rojas, Kepler, Marsh, or Harrison Bader. They don't get no regular playing time, and then we wonder what the issue is. The only person that gets the regular time is Nick Castellanos. So, yeah, like Bone said, I love Harrison Bader. I love the acquisition. I love that he has an OPS over 700, career OPS. He's having a high career OPS this season. I love that his WAR is high in the playoffs. But then we get him, we don't even play him. It is weird. Okay, it's weird.
Yeah,
if I had a guess, Topper, he probably had fish as a kid, as a pet.
Ice fishing up in Canada.
Yeah. Had a couple of trouts.
When I first seen the lineup on Friday, I'm thinking, all right, so maybe the trade wasn't really official till later Thursday. And I'm like, maybe he's got to get things situated. He's not here yet, or got in late, so he's not in the lineup. Maybe, and then when I see like, oh yeah, he's activated to the roster, he wasn't in the lineup. I'm like, how do you justify that?
So this is going to be music to Slim's ears. So Gelb did an article in The Athletic, and basically there was a lot of internal discourse on how we're going to handle this, exactly what you're saying, right? So it seems like there's some type of, obviously there's a platoon going on with the guys that we've seen out there, right? But it seems like they're basically going to potentially be, I'm going to use the word auditioning until Crawford comes up. And Castellanos' ABs could potentially be in jeopardy too. That's what he said. There's internal sources saying that. So again, it's not that they're going to bench Castellanos. Obviously, we didn't trade him, but if there's a situation where he's not having good splits against someone, historically he's been getting basically everyday looks. That might potentially get fizzled out. So we'll see.
Phil's in a tough spot here. 2 guys on, no outs. This is where Sanchez is going to have to get his strikeouts.
Absolutely.
I mean, if you're going to interview the guy, but don't got to look at his face. They get a full screen. Got a face for radio.
Jerry in the chat saying Duran is a great pickup, but you don't have to have the lead to use a closer. I hear you, man. You can be creative with it.
And here's the other thing, going back to the whole point of not really giving anybody a true chance, like a true. I mean, maybe they did, maybe they haven't. You can debate it. But
Yeah.
let's say they didn't give anybody a true chance. We just heard about the relievers. Matt Strom was big on this. It was reported, and he quoted on it that they're excited with Duran because now they know where they fit in the pecking order of setting the game up. When you know what you're going to be expected to do every day, it does help your routine. You know, for most people. So you're asking for 4 or 5 people to have a mindset most people probably don't have.
Yeah, and the Phillies haven't really had like a closer like that since what, Genmar Gomez back in 2017.
Right. But my point being like that's we just solidified their thinking so they can be more comfortable, but we're still making that same mistake with the outfielder platoon
Yeah,
nonsense.
yeah,
But
and
then
that's been like that for a couple of years.
a big point I had to give a kudos out to I can't remember the Twitter. I think the dude has a fanatic out there on his avatar. That's why you should use your real name and faces, people, so Slim can see who you are and give you a shout out. But we were going back and forth, because I really wanted Stephen Kwan when it came down to it. And then he said, go look at the Rangers when they won the World Series. Look at their outfield. And facts be told, their outfield stunk. Their outfield production stunk. They did have one huge outlier. Garcia had a huge postseason, but it wasn't anything that we couldn't get from Turner, Schwarber, even a Castellanos, you know? Um, yeah, it was interesting to see the names on that team that went to the World Series from the Rangers.
Well, their
They-
outfield stunk in the postseason as well, or are you talking about the regular season?
Just absolute. I mean, I just looked at the names. The second biggest name after
Oh, God.
Garcia, the second biggest name after Garcia was Grossman.
Because
Rex
remember, they weren't really
Robbie
they weren't
Grossman?
great, they weren't great that year.
And it wasn't Rex Grossman, and it wasn't Rex Grossman.
Robbie Grossman.
Yeah, it was the worst. It was the worst Grossman.
Inning-ending double play there. That's a big pitch there for
That was huge.
Sanchez.
Chris needs K's.
Yep.
I do. He got one. He got
Sorry.
one before though, so he has 5. I need 4 more Ks.
No,
How
but
do we?
like,
So what about Big
Atlanta
Leg?
didn't have a great outfield when they won the World Series. 2 of their 3 guys came off the trade wire, and they weren't like big. They weren't blockbuster trade pickups. It was Jorge Soler and Adam Duvall.
They got Rosario, I believe, and another
Yeah,
player.
Jock Peterson.
Peterson. So they picked up 4 outfielders, and all those dudes started hitting in the playoffs though.
Yeah, and that's all you need.
That's the point that I was trying to make.
It's not the sexy move. It's about what's
Right.
best for your team.
Right.
And we have enough guys that we think we can get something.
And they didn't go out and overpay and basically like give up their farm for these guys. They were just like smaller pickups. And if they hit, they don't. If they hit, they hit. If they don't, they don't.
That's what it's been the last few years. And your wife has to be trolling us with those bells. She absolutely has to be trolling us.
Yeah, they're going at it right now.
Yeah, the point I was making earlier is basically they might not have had big names in the outfield, but the production in the postseason, regardless of how big their name is, was probably decent if they won the World Series, right? That's speculation, obviously.
It was if I remember postseason.
Uh-oh.
I got
All
one
right.
off.
Yeah, I had to go double check, but it might have been one of those things where it was still Garcia. I believe it went like this, even when I was looking at it. But I think it was Garcia and Corey Seager just absolutely carrying the offense, and that was that.
Yeah.
They either did their things or nothing happened. And you could see that with Harper, Schwarber, a little bit of Turner mixed in there.
All right, good time for another Jimmy Rollins trivia question here. Chat, I have a couple layered Jimmy Rollins question, right? So obviously Jimmy Rollins is inducted to the Phillies Wall of Fame, so we're going to be having some questions themed on him. So this is my question for you guys. How many career plate appearances did Jimmy Rollins have at cleanup?
Ooh.
let the chat get in there, and then we'll see what you guys think.
How many plate appearances is the question?
That's correct.
So you got to do the games and then multiply that probably by like 4.2, I would say. So how many games, Bones, do you think he batted cleanup? And then we'll multiply that by 4.2 and see what we get.
How many games do I think Jimmy Rollins batted cleanup? I'm going to say 4.
Four?
Okay.
Dude, he batted more than 4 games at cleanup. I'm going to say, all right, you can do your own math. I'm out and helping you. I'm going to
Times
say
it by 3, and you got 12, right? Or whatever you said.
plate appearance. Yeah, I think it's more than that. I think he played at least 16 games. He probably got at least 16 games.
Wow. John Hunter with a great pull in the chat.
He pulled it right away.
The exacto.
What
Jimmy
the heck?
Rollins had 1 career plate appearance at cleanup. So I went through all of his splits today. I thought that was pretty interesting. So obviously, the number 1 split
Fake
was
news.
leading off, right? So he led off most of his career. Second is no surprise, is second, right? So it kind of went from in in order of that where it kind of makes sense. And I was like, I wonder how many times he bat cleanup. It was
He
1.
pitched it for somebody that either got hurt or
Yes.
just pinched. Yeah.
Johnny Baseball isn't just a nickname, brother.
Yo,
Pull.
Johnny Baseball. I feel like we're back in Pa Levo's class because every day I check to see if the Red Sox win or lose, and they've been winning recently. So kudos to you, but I can't wait till they slip up a little bit. Cannot wait. I get a lot of joy from it now. I actually hate the entire AL East again. It's awesome.
So Jerry in the chat with a real hater energy. So no, they didn't. They didn't overpay on the trade. They just overpay with this lineup. All the money that's being paid to the lineup, the productivity is absolutely horrible. I mean, Jerry,
We're
I
top
hear
third.
you. I hear you.
Right.
However, if we win tonight, we're ahead of the division, and it's August. So who would be I think Castellanos is based upon salary per value is the most, disconnected, right? Outside of that, Turner has lived up to it this year finally. So there really isn't that much disconnect.
Harper wants more.
Well, he wants an extension. So he probably wants more. He hasn't really, we don't know for sure about that.
Schwarber underpaid.
Schwarber underpaid.
So let's talk about that. A couple things that I want to give myself kudos on. We're going to get a Ranger Suarez start in the postseason. I took the over on that way back when. Second thing, whatever number we threw out for Schwarber way back in April and March, that number, 25, 33 million, whatever it was, it's probably going to get reset even higher. So what do you think that number is now? Is it close to 40 million? Because there'll be 100. Would you do 160 for 4 years or 200 for 4 years?
No.
I would do. Okay.
Yeah.
Is he gonna sniff 40?
I think he'll get close to 40. I just don't want to be the one paying him $200 million.
How many years?
What do I think? I think he's going to be asking for 5 or 6 years.
Okay, so you don't think we're getting Schwarber? That's your answer.
Wait, I'm sorry. I think it's about Suarez right now.
You heard him. No, Schwarber.
No, he two different things there.
Yeah,
so.
whoa, dude.
My bad. My apologies.
ADD.
So one, I said we're getting the over on the Suarez playoff starts.
Yeah.
That's going to be a lock. All right, that's that conversations they don't got to talk about. That's numbers.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Second one's numbers, but it's negotiables.
Yeah.
What is Schwarber's number? We talked about it back in April and March. I said I floated out 30 million, and it was like, I was like, probably about 30 million. I went 4 years with it.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking 40 million. Where are we at? And can we pay it?
What do you think, Bones? I have a number in my head.
When we had that conversation back then, I was at 3 years, 100. I mean, I think it will go a little higher than that, but like he might want longer years,
Mm-hmm.
maybe more years. But how much do you go with because of being a DH, like we said before, like hanging us up like in that position? Um,
But Bones, if he wants if you said 3 years for 100 back then, that's 33 million a year. Is he not having his best year? Hasn't he earned more? So don't you have
Everybody
to
has
go
their
up?
best year in the contract here.
And but here's the second thing: right? And isn't someone to come along and pay him even more?
It's possible, yeah. But it's a matter of like what he wants to do. And I don't think Schwarber's going to bash us over the head for a couple $1 million here.
Here's the reality, right? He's a DH. And who's he going to go to? It's probably like 4 or 5 teams, right? So the question is, do the Mets, the Yankees, the Red Sox, the Phillies, or the Dodgers, right? Those are just off the top of my head. Do one of them want to give him $40 million? Or does he take a hometown discount with us, maybe take 37 or whatever the number is, right?
Dodgers
Oh,
are out.
yeah, I
You
know,
got
but
Ohtani.
they got Ohtani, but I'm naming the teams that would pay him
Yeah,
the
yeah,
money
that money.
a DH that money because it's going to go to a winning club. So that's where it's going to get interesting for him. The suitors, there's not as many suitors as I think we think, which is going to be to our advantage.
So that's the question. That's exactly where my head went. And give me
Yeah.
one quick second because I just noticed that my air conditioning's on. So I'm going to cut this real fast.
Yeah, go do your thing. Yeah, John, I was trying to give the Johnny Hunter in the chat saying the Red Sox ain't giving him $40 million. They wouldn't even give Betts that he won MVP. I was trying to give you guys a little bit of love as one of the premier franchise. That's all the point I was making. Yeah, Jerry in the chat saying Cubs. Yeah, go back to the Cubs. I can see that. Never know. Marco in the chat saying support from Wildwood. Shout out to you, Marco. Welcome to the Red Corner live watch along, baby.
Did he scan our? He scanned our thing on the boardwalk.
Yeah. Did you see our? It's 16th in the boardwalk. We have a nice little sticker floating around there. So get that scan. Hit that subscribe button. That's funny.
Yeah, fifth and top of the fifth, 1-0 game.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Bam.
that's you.
So yeah, so I think it's probably going to be us. I mean, listen.
No, the classic.
Schwarber saying he wants to come back. Middleton saying they're going to do everything to bring him back. Dombrowski said they're going to do everything they can to bring him back. All signs are pointing to we're going to do everything we can to bring him back. Like we were talking about on the side, Schwarber's the best negotiator ever because all he does is just hit home runs. And it's just like, all right, well, I'm just going to keep hitting home runs. And that price is going to keep going up.
I got to work with the backwards hat with the headphones on. But I think we're going to end up having a conversation where I think we kind of disagree. And
What's your price? What's your price?
So I would pay. I told you I would give him $40 million for 4 years.
Okay, so you're for 160.
So that's 160, and that might even be
I'm okay
cheap.
with that. I'm okay with that.
And I would love to give him that because if we get in some kind of bidding war before I left to put the AC off, the teams I think of are the Yankees and I think of the Mets. Okay, the Mets are ridiculous right now, and even they're the two big ones I think of, the Mets and the Yankees.
So the only issue with the 160 is this, right? Obviously, as the years go on, the market resets, right? So we can't hold the fact that Schwarber's entering into a contract in 2025 against him that he'll be making more than Turner and Harper. But it is a little bit of one of those things where if he's making $10 million more than a guy who's playing shortstop every game and giving you really good production, it makes the value a little bit interesting, right?
Right. So what number is Turner at per year now?
I think 30, right?
All right. So here's what we may see. Right now. We know. Well, before we get into the moving Turner around conversation, because you could put a young buck there who doesn't deserve a second contract yet, and kind of mutes that thing, and then you can always undercut Turner's argument due to his offensive production, yada yada yada. But back to Schwarber's point, if the Mets or the Yankees really try to come in over the top and give him more than 40 a year, or even more years than 4 years,
yeah,
Middleton's going to be put in a bind. We saw that he already sold shares off last year for $500 million. He's going to have to. He's not going to want it, but he might have to sell more off or figure out something creative because it is his pocket, and we do understand that it's not free. All right, I'm not going to sit here and be someone that says, "Oh, there's no salary cap. Oh, it's not my money." Honestly, it is the Phillies' money. He's our owner, and his tolerance is our money. So what? It's going to be interesting to see what basically he's kind of like the king of the Phillies. Let's see what happens. What he wants to do financially with that, because it could get ugly. Because in the second guy, Remuto's more expensive now.
I don't think he's more expensive.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yo, here we go. So I just get a text. So I don't know who's putting this out there.
Okay.
I don't know if Slim's out there trying to get helmets. I just got this text. Hate sending this.
You
Guy
just
in
lost
front of
Slim.
me. I said my idiot friend is trying to get his podcast to take off, and they're collecting ice cream helmets. And he goes, the red corner.
Wait, say that again. My bad. I had a Nixon moment. I cut out.
The guy in front of me. This is the text I got. I said my idiot friend is trying to get his podcast to take off, and they're collecting ice cream helmets. And he goes, "Who? The red corner?"
I had no idea who that person is. They have
That's
a name.
hilarious.
So he actually. So I read the text wrong. It's our friend Red Rider Chris.
Yup.
Gotcha.
So he knows we're trying to collect helmets, but the person he's talking to is actually a fellow Red Rider, and he said, "Who? The red corner?"
No.
Yes.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
he's from the This guy's from the Fishtown Card Show.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Fishtown Car Show is good stuff. We got to get back.
He owns a hoodie. He owns a red corner hoodie.
That's what's
too
up.
funny. Listen,
OGs. If you have a hoodie, you got an OG hoodie. If you notice, yeah, that's an OG stuff. All OG gear.
what is this a case study for, folks? You get out there, you shake some hands, talk about what you do. It pays dividends. So shout out to Chris, shout out to Scott for representing there.
Tell them to
Slim,
jump in now. Say what's up.
jump in the chat. Slim, to kind of circle back on what we were talking about earlier. Turner's actually like $27.5 million, his AAV. So right around there.
No,
So, you're paying him $13 million more. That's the kind of stuff they weigh in, right? They have to.
yeah, and it's a shame, but it does make sense, because they're going to make that argument to get themselves paid. But then there's that likability factor, that personality factors, those intangibles. You don't want to go full Jerry Jones on Trey Turner, but you might have to be like, dude, just be happy.
So wait, so Scott's in the chat right now. He said he's
What's up,
made
Scott?
it to the chat. So Scott, are you currently at the game? Section 111, stand up.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Yep,
He's currently at the game.
That's where
Nice.
Chris is. That's where Red Rider Chris is at too. I think he's got a Sunday package here.
That's hilarious.
And there he is. Chris is in there now. I can't believe
At the
people actually
game.
know you guys.
All right, guys. Well, welcome to the chat.
We are legit.
We
Scott,
need four more strikeouts
We got some hats coming your
from
way, Scott.
Sanchez, and we need a hit by Turner, and we need the Phillies to win by 2. And then Slim can pay off the flowers and the DJ for his wedding.
What kind of helmet we got here?
Yeah, we'll have to see the pictures of that.
Because I got 2 of them. Chris only got 1.
You have no idea how many helmets I have.
I legit got 2 helmets.
I honestly,
You guys got to figure out the helmet shit because it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
The helmet stuff is like
You got two helmets, and we have like 1 or 2 more games. This is what we need to do next episode.
I got 3 all together. 2 from the games we went to.
Okay, so then you have 2, and Slim hasn't gotten any, right?
No, I got multiple helmets.
No,
No,
he hasn't gotten one helmet,
No, he doesn't.
right?
No.
So This
He
is what
hasn't
we're gonna
eaten no
do.
ice cream.
Right. So at the start of next episode,
Haven't eaten no ice cream. It's true.
at the
I have
start of
helmets.
at the start of next episode, we're going to put both of the helmets that we have on camera, and then we're going to bring up a graphic of what the other 4 are. And then what we're going to figure out is, hey, Red Riders, we need these 4 helmets, and we'll figure out which ones we can actually get at the stadium. And then what we'll do is we do some type of bartering, and I'm going to jump in. If I got to eat some ice cream with you guys, we're going to eat some ice cream. So we need to eat 4 more ice creams.
I don't need people to eat ice cream from me.
Okay, well then
I don't
we got to
need
make
you
it work
guys
here.
involved at
Because
all.
Slim hasn't
because
done shit in
well,
this.
no, because I don't have to come and report when I'm getting the ice creams.
That's the whole point of the thing.
You give me a deadline, and I'll have receipts, video receipts of when I got the damn ice cream. When do we need the helmets by?
Games. It's the 6 games that we were going to.
So
that was the rules.
That wasn't the rules.
Yes, it was.
All right, so we got to get on with the next game.
Exactly. That's what I just said. We're on the same page. Bones, was that not the rules? Am I wrong here?
That's the rules.
All right.
Yeah.
So now it's a scavenger hunt.
Correct.
You have 0 ice cream, huh?
Yeah.
I got 1 ice cream helmet.
No, you didn't eat ice cream. You admit that on the podcast.
It had
That's on the
nothing-
record.
You're out of your mind. I eat ice cream out of it any night I want.
So, guys, listen to this. So, same topic. So, Chris, Red Rider Chris, who's currently at the Phillies game as we speak, he says to the guy sitting in front of him, hey, he said, Scott gave me an ice cream helmet. I said, my friend is trying to get their podcast to take off. And he said, the red corner? And he said, yes, I have their hoodie. So they both have their hoodie. That's hilarious. Those hoodies are nice.
Yeah, and I don't understand. So it's okay for Bones to have minions out and about. First off, Chris, I live in South Philly now. Is Chris a South Philly guy?
No, he just said that from listening to the podcast.
Bones, yes or no? Chris from
from
South
Philly? Yes.
Okay, so Chris, I'm a South Philly brother of yours. Why are you giving the goddamn helmet to Bones?
Nobody said he was giving it to Bones. He just listened.
You guys are a team.
We're looking for helmets because we're behind in our bet here.
All right, so collectively we're getting helmets now.
Yeah,
okay,
it's always been collectively. It's always been, but the understanding would have been maybe 3-3. Right now it's 2-0.
Yeah, the one game I missed, Chris was at, and he didn't get a helmet.
Yeah. I would love to know how they're playing the podcast in the middle of the game. Are we on speaker right now? That's hilarious.
So much for that early jump on Charlie Morton.
But you guys better get some subscribers in that row that you are in section 111.
Oh, nope.
Yeah, we'll buy a beer for every 10 subscribers you get. We'll send the Venmo.
Is that the pirate guy section, Dev? Is that where we were before?
Yeah, 111. That was we used to go there for years. Bonzi in the chat saying Slim's lost in the sauce without a meatball to float on.
How? What the hell are you talking about, Bonzi?
And Jerry's
Or is that the ice cold Miller Lite?
Yeah, he's that guy. He was that guy.
Right?
Yeah. Jerry's saying they're making Chuck Mort look like Cy Young. Yeah, they are.
You see that one? Sosa just swung at. That was a joke.
Too funny. Oh, man.
Damn, that was a ball coming out of the hand. What the hell is he swinging at?
Yeah, that's tough. I would have liked us to get at least 2 or 3 off Morton. John Hunter in the chat saying he's loving the Hollywood Slim look with the shades. Absolutely. He looks incredible.
John, we'll have to talk about building characters because you know a lot about WWE. Check my Slim walks out. We're going all in. I'm keeping it. I got to find better hat combo out there, but I don't always want to be wearing the same ones. So I got to figure it all out. But the sunglasses are staying. The shades are staying. we're going full blown Slim persona.
I actually think it looks fine. The hat and the shades.
Oh, it's fire, bro.
Yeah. I thought you were implying that it didn't look good.
Oh no. You can only wear. I mean, do I stay with the dark theme stuff? I got other brown shades that look nice with a blue Phillies cap. I got different. I got different wardrobes. I'm testing things out.
Different fits.
Different fits.
You're killing me, Slim. Since you jumped out of the thing, I got to reconfigure. Stuff.
Shit, my bad.
Yeah, all good. It is all good.
I accidentally hit the refresh button.
We'll just do I'll do it on the fly.
Yeah, there's a couple more wrestlers out there you might be able to get too. They're old school. Not old school, but
old school. What about the one guy who wears the sleeveless shirt? He has like wears a sleeveless shirt. He's not super jacked. He kind of like has like the grungy motorcycle dude feel.
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles. AJ Styles.
Literally on a match right now.
Is he really?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
I swear you guys are watching.
Slim, you didn't even watch. You're not watching right now, right?
No.
That's crazy. That's a great.
Literally, match just started.
And we don't want. Oh man.
Dude, Slim, I'm just gonna be throwing you alley oops, and you can dunk these wrestler names. Dude.
Yeah, I can. I know a thing or two. Oh man.
Who are some other ones?
Dominic Mysterio.
Literally wrestling AJ Styles right now.
What about
literally in the chat right now?
Yeah, that's in the chat. What about that goth chick? The goth chick, the dark hair.
She wrestled earlier.
Okay, I don't know her name, but she's another one.
Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley. That's right. And then what's his name's daughter?
Jeez.
She's still in it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Woo!
Nature Boy's daughter.
Yes.
Yeah. There's Judge getting robbed by. It was cool to see the Jimmy Rollins doc earlier. What's his name was in there? Jeter was in the documentary commenting on Jimmy too. It was nice to see
I didn't get that far.
Oh, you didn't?
Mm-mm.
They showed him the other night during the what they showed on the jumbotron. There
Yep.
was a couple former players in there that were
How does-
Phillies.
So how long do we think Sanchez is going to stay in? Do we think he's going to stay in long enough to get me 4 more strikeouts?
What's his
That's
pitch count?
Yeah, at this rate,
54.
Chris, he might go a complete game again.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All
You're
right.
looking great, dude. You're looking great. You're
Morton
looking great physically and bet wise too.
I haven't even started lifting again. Yeah, I'm zoned in.
There you go. He's got it. Here you go, Marshy. Yes, that's right. Charlotte Flair. Thanks, John. That's exactly what I was talking about. Sleeveless leather jacket.
And when the yeah, I'm getting. We got about what 50 games left. 50
About that.
games.
All right, so it's a good time for. Let's go. I got to reconfigure this screen here, Bones.
Uh-oh.
Let me get this on here. We'll get Slim in here.
Where's Chris?
Bam. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, that looks good. It's good to be back. Slim, take it away with Around the Corner.
Slim or Bones?
Well, actually, we're going to stick with Bones.
Yeah. So we're going to take you around the corner this week, and of course, the Around the Corner is sponsored by the Fresh Works of Port Richmond. Their deals are back for football Sundays. Started on Thursday. They had 10 wings for $8.99. That's going to be all during the football season on Sundays, I believe. and Thursday nights I'm not sure about, but we'll get confirmation on there. But we're going to go around the corner on like the trade deadline and what teams made this week. And probably the biggest splash that was made this week was from the San Diego Padres. I mean, they gave up everybody and their mother in trades. Uh, they got Ryan O'Hearn back, Ramon Liriano. Of course, the big splash was Mason Miller from the Oakland, or yeah, the Oakland A's or Sacramento A's, whatever you want to call them, and the pitcher Sears. But the big splash was Mason Miller, and the amount they gave up in these trades. Like, this is the first time that a top 5 guy in MLB top 100 was traded at the deadline since 2017, and that was the kid DeVry that they got,
which is
or
crazy.
that they traded. Yeah, well, the Phillies. It was the first time in 3 years that somebody in the top top 100 was traded, and the Phillies traded 2 guys. In that was the Joan Duran deal, right? And then they made that move. That was the first time in 3 years. But the amount the Padres gave up in the last few years, I mean, when they got Juan Soto, they traded C.J. Abrams. They traded James Wood. They traded Mackenzie Gore. Like, all these guys turned out to be like awesome MLB players.
Yeah.
So, and they haven't won anything. So the GM is kind of in a tough spot. Like, he's making these moves, but at what point do you stop making these moves because you're giving up prize prospects and they're turning out to be good MLB players, and you have nothing to show for it. Like, you go to the Dodgers, they make trades for 5 years straight, and they're trading top guys to get guys like Manny Machado, Trey Turner, Max Scherzer, all these guys at the deadline, and they're coming back with they got 2 World Series to go with it, right? Then you go to the Padres, they got nothing, but it seems like the good teams like the Dodgers, the Padres, they're developing these guys. Why aren't none of these guys with the Phillies all them years? Like, they were able to make the trades, but they only got 6 guys to show for it in the top 100.
It's a good question. I have no idea why. The reason, what I'm thinking is, we did a good job. I feel like everyone else did a bad job with. I'm stuck in a paradox because when you don't sell, it seems like you're losing value every year. Like, if we don't bring Crawford up and every year Miller's getting older, it seems like we lose value. So my question is, you got to be. I don't know. I don't know what to do with these prospects. That's why Lean just traded them and not give it and not care.
No, I liked what the Phillies did as well, but like, how do all these teams that are good each year have the talent to, like, what kind of scouts do they got that the Phillies are missing to have?
But this is the best. This is the best
to trade all the time.
Well, I honestly do think some of it's bias. Like, when you see the jokes going out there, they want Andrew Painter for Stephen Kwan, and they're going to trade him to the Dodgers for nickels on a dollar. I do believe that for sometimes. I don't. And then the other bias I believe is the numbers next to the name of some of these guys. We don't know who's really going to be a player or not. You know, like Otto Kemp never was mentioned in anything until he was in the major leagues before anybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and to that point, Slim, once they get on these lists, it's hard for them to get off, right?
Right.
So to your point, like, if a guy maybe was overranked at some point in their career, it seems like they slowly trickle off, as opposed to just, if they're not playing at all, aggressively fall off, right? Like a guy like Mick Abel, he was on there for probably longer than he should have been.
No doubt.
Yeah. So, no, it's a great point, and honestly, I'm surprised. So, if you said this, I apologize, Bones. Obviously, the Phillies traded 2 top hundreds. How many total were traded? Do you know that number?
Um, Not off the top of my head, but
Okay.
So that trade was made Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
We got the kid from San Diego that went. He's number 5 on the list, and
Yeah.
he's in like high A ball. He's
Right.
not even like close to like double A or triple A. Like
He was the
he's
third.
still-
Yeah.
and I think he was like fourth or third or fourth on the top 100 list.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure the actual total number, but I know like that was the Phillies' first 2 were the first ones made in like 3 years to be in the top 100, let alone
Right.
top 5. And the Padres got rid of. The Padres gave up a lot this week,
It was a joke.
and they might not even make the playoffs. Like they're in it now, but here come the Reds. Like we talked about in the chat earlier, I've been on them all year, and I don't just something about them. Something's off with them all the time. I don't know what it is.
So
I like this.
we just had my boy Turner did not get a hit
He's safe.
again. Schwarber got on base, intentionally walked Harper, and then what looked like was going to be a double play by Realmuto. He ends up beating it out. We got guys on the corner, 2 outs here. But Turner, again, no hits, man. You're killing me. Get a hit.
Turner has been playing like dog shit in the last couple weeks.
My God.
Oh yeah.
What's he? I didn't even check his.
He's
numbers.
0 for 3. He's 0 for 3.
He's down to like close to 280 now.
Yeah.
He is.
He's struggling.
He's below. He's
All right. So that completes around the corner, right, Bones?
nice catch.
Yeah, that was the around the corner for this.
All
one.
right.
Just touched on the trade deadline.
No, love it. So thank you to the Fresh Works of Port Richmond. Anyone who follows our socials saw that phenomenal hoagie tray. Oh, nice catch. Phenomenal hoagie tray that they provided us at our tailgates. So, best in the business. So please show them some love. Go get some food from the Fresh Works of Port Richmond. Let us go back here. Gentlemen, let's transition here and talk about something that I really got to get off my chest. Smoothies. Let's talk smoothies here, chat. I mean, are we going to be on this planet in the next couple of years when smoothies are $20? Are we getting to the point where smoothies are going to be $20? Smoothies, protein shakes. The way I looked at smoothies was like hey, this is a nice healthy meal replacement. You can also save some bucks. I mean, now I feel like you add protein, you add this, you add that. Everything's the classic upcharge. There's like $15 smoothies. It's crazy.
I haven't bought a smoothie out and about in a minute. I had my first smoothie yesterday, believe it or not. Put a little spinach in there. It was really, really good. So it's something I'm going to be circling back to. But I'm going to be doing it at my house. I'm not going to be going out and buying them. I can only imagine. $15 is crazy. You can't do that for a damn smoothie, man. No way.
It's like once there's something that gets popular, they just start crushing you. Like
maybe once you can do it, maybe once in a blue moon, but like no way. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that bad out there.
Have you had the smoothie outside of Wawa yet on Aramingo?
No,
it's
and
one of the best in the game.
Oh, really?
Dude,
So wait,
yeah.
what is it?
There's a food truck out there. They make smoothies right outside the Wawa on Aramingo. It's one of the best in the game.
The Rough Wawa.
Yeah,
That's a weird location for a smoothie truck.
yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I've gotten fruit trays from there for parties and stuff, believe it or not. But when it comes to smoothies, I'll show you the carrots that I'm working with. The carrots and the celery sticks and the bananas that I'm working with. They're the biggest you've ever seen, and I'm not even kidding.
There was a smoothie truck on Spring Garden, right near where the CVS is. So I guess, actually right around the corner from Del Rossi. So I guess around 4th and Spring Garden. That place killed the game. They crushed it. There was always a line of workers. So I wonder if it's the same family because these people had the smoothie game on lock.
All right, my guy. I'm going to need him to go at least, looks like 8 innings if he wants to get what I have in.
We got Johnny Baseball in the chat confirming your thoughts on Trey Turner. Slim, he's saying since July 7th, Trey Turner is slashing 226, 286, 310, 596 OPS. So not great.
What's that 66 WRC plus shit?
More advanced analytics.
Yeah.
Is that the day for Charlie? Morton had a nice game.
Yeah, real nice.
Yeah.
And our boy Sanchez is in trouble here.
Still at 60 pitches. I don't see Topper coming out anytime soon. What's he still at? Is he at 6 strikeouts, 5 strikeouts?
5.
Only at 5. Damn. Strikeout here, double play ball, and then we'll
He's got a couple double play balls. These situations earlier, he's been getting some. He's been getting first guy strikeout, second guy double play.
This is a nice young player here, Riley Green.
Yeah. I think he's a guy we can strike out.
They're all guys we can strike out.
Bam!
That's a good pitch.
Get it.
And they showed that in his changeup over the last 3 years, most in the bigs.
Strike out the side, Sanchez. Do it for Slim.
Google second, and it's like everybody else is like a way distant.
Take the Cy Young favor from everybody. Geez, another double play though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what we needed.
You didn't get it.
That's tough.
That was rough.
It's changing a lot. Come to your bets here.
Well,
Big time.
Honestly, this does, believe it or not, this ain't the worst thing for me because if they can sacrifice one, let's say he strikes a guy out, could we see him go into the 9th of a 1-1 game? Basically, is what I'm talking about. I would love that.
All right, so let's talk about this play here. All right, so there wasn't going to be anyone covering second, so that's why he didn't go there. That makes sense. Yeah.
Anybody follow me? The chat follow me on that?
I'm sorry. Repeat yourself, Slim.
Basically, could we see a 1-1 game where Sanchez is in the game in the 9th inning? That's kind of what I would like to see here.
You're saying in the Duran era?
Good play. I was out.
That was
good
a great play.
What a play by Mundo Sosa.
That's big.
Because we can still say that was a huge play, especially with someone who gets questioned about their defense sometimes.
That's a big play, man.
Huge play.
But they can be comfortable just swinging it to the catcher, knowing that Mr. Gold Glove's there.
I'm getting a lot of people DMing me about putting Sosa at second, man. A lot of the Red Riders are getting impatient with Stotty. Obviously, when Bohm comes back.
I'm with you. It's hard to argue. When Stott comes up, it hurts my stomach.
Hunter's been very gracious and hasn't been crushing me too much on Stott lately. I had 1 month where I could send him some highlights, but outside of that, I haven't been able to send him anything. It's been rough.
K here, Chris, you're good. You're golden, Pony Boy.
Yeah, I'm going to say after all this, we're still sending 5Ks. We got a 1-0 count.
Dylan Dingler.
Dylan Dingler.
Add that to the name list.
He did some damage yesterday, Dingler. Oh, that was a strike. That's a strike.
Next year.
Yeah, but in this opportunity,
you got to go to it at this point. The NFL just went to the.
You have to, but that would
down
be
marker. Going to the virtual.
Are they doing that this year? The NFL?
Yes.
Damn.
They debuted it Thursday night.
They are going to go to the challenge system, and situationally, that this would be a good spot to call it because that would have been a strike, and the time runs at third, but 2 outs. So That would have been a good spot to call it, Bones. But it would have had to been Remuto, the catcher, or the pitcher to call it.
Yeah.
Obviously, the batter's not going to call in that situation. He doesn't play for the Phillies.
We have a
All right,
book
3-1
suggestion
count.
in the chat here. So Johnny Baseball in the chat saying you guys like to read. If so, I suggest Smart Baseball by Keith Law. Changed my perspective on baseball stats. I'll check it out, John. I've read
That's another one.
I do a lot of reading
Yeah.
on baseball stuff, so I'll check that out. I haven't read that one.
Yeah. I'll definitely read it. That looked like 2 strikes that didn't go his way.
Agreed.
Look. They took a K off the board for me. All right, who's up? All right, Weasel Perez. Winsel Perez. Big moment here, boys. We do not want a single that would make it.
Absolutely, we don't want any type of hit.
Yeah, but a single loses the lead. I'm not sure if there's. I mean, it'll have to be something, an infield hit. The sacrifice is out, so it's going to be hard to get out this inning 1-1. Maybe is what I'm saying. But who knows? This guy looks like like I said, a little weasel.
All right.
Isaac, good.
Oh.
You watch. Bones, what are you talking about here, man?
Now the umpire was delayed on that.
Oh, he was, but he was dumb too.
He's out.
That
was a nice throw.
Why would they replay this right now instead of that last play?
That's dumb.
And no wonder why baseball wants to get off of ESPN. Shit like this. That's stupid.
Unbelievable. All right, good time for a little additional Jimmy Rollins trivia here.
Uh-oh.
So, Jimmy Rollins, as we all know, surpassed Mike Schmidt as the all-time leader in hits for the Phillies, which implies that Mike Schmidt is second. Red Riders, who is third all-time in Phillies in hits? No trick question there. Who is third all-time in Phillies history in hits? We'll let the chat say. This is how I'm actually going to... Are you playing it on YouTube right now? Nice. Don't look at the chat on this, you two. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the chat respond, right? And then what I'll do is I will let you guys respond as you're both looking it up on Google.
No, I was getting ready to text you.
Oh, okay. All right. Nice. And Slim, I think you're muted, just so you know.
I was letting people know the final few innings are coming and to jump back in to watch these last couple with us. I think I have it. I think I know who it is.
Okay.
Dad, what is that? What is that?
So chat, again, who is third all-time in Phillies in hits? Obviously, Jimmy Rollins is number 1. Mike Schmidt is number 2. Oh, very nice. Well, so you could say it if you know it, guys. I'm not going to read it out loud because I'm going to let the Slim and Bones guess too.
Yep, I can't see. I'm full screen.
Yeah. So Slim, what do you got? Who's your guess?
Richie Ashburn.
Okay. We got some smart chat tonight. That is correct, Slim. Good pull.
Woo!
Yeah. And then John and Bonzi both had that correct.
Damn, I got it wrong.
What did you text me?
Ed Delahanty.
That's a good one. He's definitely top 10. For sure, he's top 10. Chase is actually top 10 too.
So back
Yes.
in my younger years, I was with a group of guys in my fraternity. I was probably 19 or so, and the president of the fraternity, we all put a big order in for bootleg uh, Phillies jerseys from abroad. And I
Mm-hmm.
ordered a Mike Schmidt baby blue one. I got the Pete Rose one that I still rock. And I got the Richie Ashburn one. It was just the number one with no name on the back. It was pretty sick. Both the jersey come, no problem. The last one literally took forever. I'm telling you, months passed. And after a while, I was like, yo, I texted the my buddy. I was like, yo, dude, what's up with the order, man?
Mm-hmm.
He texted me back. He's like, yo, Slim, go to the website and check it out. I go to the website. It was one of these DH Gate type websites. I go to the website. Homeland Security shut the entire website down. So I got burnt by somebody abroad for a Richie Ashburn jersey that I probably
Homeland Security.
paid like 25, $35 for.
Is that how you got stuck with Pete Rose?
I got three. I think I probably dropped like $80 and got three jerseys, or $120 or something ridiculous.
Oh, so your Rose is a fakie? It doesn't look
Uh,
fake.
They're not fake. They're from they're from straight from the wholesaler. Before even all this tower stuff, Slim was going straight to the wholesalers.
Nice. Slim always cuts out the middleman.
Absolutely.
I'm going to bring you guys in on a little
Ooh, right out.
inside baseball here. So one of my favorite things is when our mutual friends who know we're doing the podcast text us just random shit while we're on the podcast, like small talk. And what I always do is when I get a text from someone, I just immediately send them our link. So one of our mutual friends starts with a T and ends in a J, is texting me side chat stuff, and I'm just sending him the link to the podcast as we're on. People, man.
He should jump in.
Exactly. He should learn ball.
It's nice and slow. Fall asleep to it.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. We got Harrison Bader up.
Number 2.
I hate the number, man.
Juan Pierre, right? Oh, no, excuse me. Ben Revere, right?
Ben Revere.
I believe Ben Revere was number 2. Who are some other ones?
I think it's a bad vibe or a number.
Wait, so another one that pops into my this day in Phillies history. This day in Phillies history, in the year 2000, the Phillies lost first baseman Rico Brogna to waivers to the Boston Red Sox.
Oh, wow. Are you emptying your clip on this day in Phillies history?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
But he was number 2.
Rico Brogna was.
Yes.
Oh, wow. I never would have got that.
Yeah. I wasn't going to use the couple I used already. They were just in there, but it's funny that you mentioned them. So now I can. That's why I brought them up.
There's another number 2 that I'm not thinking of. Obviously, Ben Revere. Jerry's busting on Bader. Wow, what a hard hit.
Knocked the shit out of that one.
Yeah. End of the bat.
Ben Revere. You got Rico Brogna.
There's one other one.
Sam Perlazzo.
Okay.
I think he was number 2.
This batting order is brutal, man. This is brutal stuff on a Sunday Night Baseball, man.
Oh, what's that? What's that? Oh, what a catch! Damn.
You'll get a solo homer, Slim.
Who else we got? Number 2.
Damn, dude, he's playing a hell of a left field out there.
Yeah.
Jesus. I think there's a more recent one that we're missing.
Number 2.
Oh, what a joke.
Oh, here's another good.
Phillies team is a
Slim,
fucking
you can't
joke.
answer this. Let's see if Bones or the chat remembers this. What number did Jimmy Rollins wear when he first came up?
Oh, jeez. Shit. It was
I wouldn't
right
have
in
got.
the thing.
I wouldn't have got this.
What was it, like 28 or something?
You're very close.
20 something. 29.
29. Yep. Good
Marlon
pull.
Bird's number.
Yep. Marlon Bird's number. Yeah. So Jimmy basically only wore, I think, 3 numbers in his career. He wore the 29 when he first came up. Then he went to 11. Then when he transitioned to the White Sox, they number 11 was retired in their organization, so he had to wear 7 for them. With the Dodgers, I think he was 11 still. I might be wrong on that though. Someone should fact check me. So he was consistent with the numbers.
So I got the game on mute. We got Sanchez coming back out for the 8th.
Commercial now, but I believe so.
Pretty incredible he didn't get a strikeout that last go around. If he goes 8 innings with 5 strikeouts, I am going to snap my pencil.
7 is the great. 7's a good number, Chris. I'm assuming that's your number.
No, I went with the max. He has to hit. He has to hit 9.
I got you.
He has to hit 9.
No, so Chris in the chat says 7's the best number ever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like 7 number to wear. It's a nice number.
You can be unaware of numbers work differently for everyone. Slim was unaware that some numbers that I liked were actually bad numbers, so I got all of them. But yeah, double check your numbers with the cosmetologist in your life, not the cosmetologist, but maybe the cosmetologist in your life, and the astrologist in your life. And if
That's
you know,
right.
Yep.
That's too funny.
Or if you're ever in a poker game with a wise gentleman playing.
So Jerry in the chat saying Segura, was he number 2? Is that the pull you're looking for, Jerry? Because that might ring a bell. Let's see here. Or is he 7? All right, obviously Trey is 7 right now. Oh no, good pull. Yeah. Gene Segura was number 2, and that's the exact one I was thinking of. I knew there was another more notable guy that had number 2. Good pull, Jerry.
Can we get some strikeouts, man?
Oh, I see, Chris. You jumped back in when I said Rollins was number 7 with the White Sox. So Slim, remind them of your monster parlay here.
So we need the Phillies to win by 2, -1.5. We need Sanchez to hit 9 Ks, and we need Trey Turner to get a hit. All right. 5 units basically brings back 120 units. I got 15 units on it for 360 or for 3. I lied. I got 15 units for 620. So do that quick math, whatever it is, divided by a third.
So you're basically you need a
like
run.
I said,
you need a run, 4 strikeouts, and a hit.
Yes, sir.
Turner's not horrible.
Turner's going to be coming up at the bottom of this inning. Hopefully, Sanchez, the last 2 innings, has not gotten any strikes. He was looking like a darling. I was more worried than you. We brought it up. We kind of mushed him. The last inning, he got done dirty. He hit those 2 corners on a couple of those. I think they were sinkers. And they actually called a walk. That was a terrible call.
100%.
There we go. We got a K. We got a K.
We
got a K. My name is Chris, and my last name's Kearns, and that starts with a K. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah.
There's the astrologies coming in your favor. So, Bones, while you were stepping away, Jerry in the chat had a huge pull in Gene Segura was number 2.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one I was thinking of. That's the other
Gene.
Old Gene. Yeah.
Gene Segura. But he was clutch. Yeah, what, one clutch hit?
Cardinal series.
Clutch Gene.
We were in Nashville, Tennessee for that one.
He's like the J.R. Smith of the MLB. There's my crossover.
Where's that one at there, dude?
For the episode. They call that again?
This one way.
This is getting. He's shaking his head. That's easy. That's an easy strike. See that go over the plate. Are they going to challenge it? What are they doing?
What are they doing?
So Sanchez was checking, trying to appeal down to first base.
Oh, check
Which
swing.
wasn't close. Yeah, the check swing wasn't close. Wow, what a play! That sucks for you, Chris. You
It's
needed
all
a
right.
single there.
So you're done then.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's.
We might get the Maddox here though. Complete game under 100 pitches.
Yeah.
Well, if he
So-
comes out and strikes out the side.
But he's got to do it.
No, I just need him to strike out the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's doing that.
That's a hell of a play there by Stott. Holy
I got to run to the
cow.
bathroom.
Phillies need a run here too. That's a huge part
And Turner
in
needs
your
a hit.
bet.
Yeah, so he doesn't have one leg of the parlay yet. You imagine he gets all three in the ninth inning. So Chris in the chat saying Sanchez complete game versus save for Duran. So I'm only because I'm going to side with Slim's parlay. I'm hoping Sanchez gets the complete game here.
If Sanchez doesn't come out for this ninth inning, Topper needs to be topped off.
Well, we would probably know. Is he warming up?
He's only at 84 pitches. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess he would start getting warmed up now, but
Yeah.
that'd be awful.
I personally don't. We just talked about the prospects that we just traded for him. I think you bring in Duran here.
Nah, not at 84 pitches. And if Sanchez does come in, or Sanchez stays in and gets a complete game, I think we have a complete game bet.
Do we? Oh, we
where
do.
we all set numbers.
How many on the year, right?
Yep.
I will have to go back to that.
Yeah. And I believe you got that in your
Yeah,
notes
we have
there.
that. We have that in the notes. We'll come back to that.
Turner home run. Chris Sanchez strikes out the side.
Jose Perez in the chat saying Bryson should move to shortstop full time and move Trey to second base. That's an old school one. We haven't heard that in a while.
Duran is warming up, according
Yeah.
to Chris. He's at the game.
Yeah, I think you got to use him. I think when there's a save situation, I think you use him.
Off with his head, Jake. Off with his head. That's what I meant. You dirt.
And then we got Bonzi said, this is nice. This is a nice split in the opinions here. Bonzi saying you have to let Sanchez pitch. And I'm not trying to sit on the fence here because I truly don't have a strong opinion on this, but I think I lean Duran just because he's your closer. But I want Sanchez to stay in for
He's at
Slim's
84 pitches. You're what's wrong with baseball.
He's at 84 pitches,
Yeah.
but it's the classic. The more they see you through the order, the numbers are the numbers. We saw what happened to Wheeler yesterday, brother.
Here's my Turner hit.
Jerry just said in the chat first. Turner hit here would be awesome to be a home run to be a first at the bank this year.
Oh,
It's huge. There's Duran.
Uh-oh.
Looks like they're going to use him in prime time.
Boo. Don't do it.
Also, is it lefties or righties coming up to bat? That's a big thing, too.
Put the light on.
I lean letting Sanchez since she's in such a groove. Nothing's really been an issue.
over here.
And then if he gets in trouble, you can always bring in Duran.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a one guy get on type deal thing.
Yeah, that might be a move. If he gets a quick out.
Just so he's ready.
And that's incentive to strike out the side.
True. Well,
So
I mean, you're
Turner
going to know
has to
right
get-
now if it's a moot point or not. Basically.
Turner is ridiculously bad.
Yeah, so that bet's over.
Oh my God. Who cares who comes in now?
Yeah.
I go Duran.
Yeah, at this point, go Duran, like,
Yeah.
if you're Chris. But, nah, go. I want the Maddox no-hitter, or the Maddox complete game. Because Sanchez has done it multiple times in his career, I believe.
That sucks.
And for those of you who don't know, it's a complete game under 100 pitches. And it stems back to when Greg Maddox did it, complete game, 78 pitches.
Crazy.
Just imagine that.
I wonder how many ground balls were in that game.
Yo, he still had a good amount of strikeouts in that game.
Did he?
Yeah.
He was a beast.
Oh, that's gone. That's gone.
Attaboy.
Bang.
How's that? What's the vibe like down there, Chris? Oh, wow. Monty's angle. Right at Monty's angle. Gotta love it. He doesn't hit a lot of homers there, man.
No, he's a Deadpool guy.
Yeah. That's a bomb. So, Slim, what is the scenario now? It would be like, is there any way? So it would be, it's not possible now, right?
No.
Yeah, it's not possible. Yeah. I was trying to think in my head like a blown.
Yeah.
Well, no. It is possible. It is possible. This is what would have to happen. They hit a two-run homer.
Third strike.
Yeah. They hit a two-run homer. Then he strikes. Then he strikes out this side. After that, he strikes out 3 straight batters. So now it's a tie game. You got your strikeouts, and then you need the Phillies. You need Turner to get a home run and extras off of a 2-run home run. There you go.
No, he needs to get 3 more strikeouts. So what he would have to do is, after he gives up the home run, they would have to leave him in for the 9th, or leave him in for the 3rd out.
So he needs 3 more strikeouts. You said, right?
Yeah. So
Okay,
he had to give up a homer. First, he would have to stay in the game.
Correct.
Second, he would have to strike 2 guys out somehow.
Duran's coming in.
There it is. That looks
This
pretty
is
sick
horse
again.
shit.
Here we go,
It's the right move.
I hope he blows the save.
Looks like everybody has their phones linked up. Looks sick.
MVP. Oh, wow. Yo, this one's better because if you read that article, they said that the lights went off a little bit late on the first go-around. So that one
that looked weird.
Yeah, they reported that in the article. The thing was jammed. That one looked way better. Yeah, we got Chris in the chat saying right now that everything's awesome there. Duran coming in, lights on. I think this is our first live chat where someone's in the game reporting from the chat.
Yeah.
It's a nice little moment there for us.
Let me just double check what my other one was. Yeah, Trey Turner's ruining everything.
It's one of our first watch-alongs where we're not in extra innings.
Yeah. Well, don't talk too fast on that.
I'm rooting for extra innings. So Topper should have kept him in there. I'm fully against this move.
Don't be that guy.
Fully against this move.
I can't. Turner is a parlay killer.
If you're still in this chat, would you rather Sanchez in here or Durant? and not like who's at odds of closing it out. Pure baseball. What's the right move?
Before he jumps in, should I do a quick Slim Pick'ems?
Yeah, we're going to transition to Slim Pick'ems in a second here. Yeah, do it now. Hold on, give me a second. And I'm not trying to be that guy, but the parlay that I sent you earlier hit. So
What was it?
let's listen to Devo, brother.
It was a plus even parlay. I'm pretty sure you sent me.
So Devin's taking us out to dinner next week.
Yup. So Slim Pick'ems, take us away, baby.
All right. As always, it's your boy Slim. You gotta be paying attention on Twitter. Things are starting to pop off and getting hot and heavy. Shout out to everyone who's been red riding with Slim, and shout out to all my partners. We are on a mission to 500 units. Right now, we're 125 and 228 for the year on straight plays, but we are up 48.06 units for the entire year. The plays are compounding due to the little model factor that we have in here. That's why we're it's the second half. We're going to start seeing those big swings the next couple months. We're talking about 50, 75 unit type months. So you want to be dialed in. Before I give out the picks, I want to give a shout out to Warminster Dental Associates and D-Town Dental. They are smiles ahead of the competition, just like Slim and Partners are smiles ahead of their competitors. They also keep my teeth nice and white and straight. Okay. They keep my teeth nice and straight. I manage the volatility with the picks for them. All right, because they're riders just as well. All right, they're strong people. They're strong. A lot of strong support from all of our sponsors, including the people out in the suburbs in Warminster and the Huntington Valley area. Now, with no more wait, the lines aren't 100% out yet, but here are the teams. They're all away teams, all -1. And we got a full slate. It's going to be all one unit. Houston, San Fran, Cincy, the Brewers, the Jays, Padres, Rays, Orioles, Yankees. You can take all of them only for one. Take all of them, all for one. See me Monday night. We're going to be in the plus. Again, Houston, San Fran, Cincy, Brewers, Jays, Padres, Rays, Orioles, Yankees. Take all of them for one unit. Tomorrow night we'll be in the plus. Remember, this isn't gambling. This is allocation. This is a strategy that I built on years based off discipline, and we got an edge. Now we just got to execute, build, and keep rising because now the tide's turning. Slim and Partners, I'll find you in the chat later.
Absolutely, I love it. So Slim Pick'ems brought to you by Warminster Dental Associates and D-Town Dental. They are smiles ahead of the competition.
I am pumped.
I'm pumped too. Guys, if you live in Warminster or Doylestown and you do not use these dentists, that's a horrible decision. So stop making horrible decisions and use those guys because they are phenomenal. Phenomenal. And we are in the top of the ninth inning. We got our
You
new
guys are pumped.
Yeah.
Joan Duran's out there pumping out 102 on the radar gun. First time he's thrown fastballs with the Phillies.
Love it.
102 he's topping out at.
One out, top of the nine.
Big.
Jesus Christ.
He's at a total of 9 pitches in his Phillies career. Let's see if he can stay under 15.
That would be insane.
There goes 2. Oh, God. I just jinxed it. What a dick.
Yo, that's 1 for the tip jar.
Yeah, that's at 213 and a 40 in, Dev. I just jinxed them. Yep. I just jinxed them.
Yup. Mush.
Oh, he's out. He's out. Get him out.
I'm plenty pissed because I would have just
taken
taken
he's out? You think he's out?
He's out. Oh, he's out. I told you he's out. I didn't drink shit. He's out.
Wow. What a play by Harper. Oh, yeah.
Daddy, I hear him for
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, he is out. Absolutely.
Yeah, he's out. He's out. Come on.
He's out, Chris. Yup.
Seen that a mile away.
That's good. That's good. So he's at 10 pitches.
At this rate, getting one out in 5 or less is easy for him.
Dad, did you break them? You had them on?
Yeah.
They stick to it, right?
You're out. Go back to the dugout. Spence.
And folks, if you're someone who wants the action, you don't got to go with $100. You can start out $3, $6. Doesn't got to be crazy.
Yeah, bet responsibly. Just have fun, but follow Slim because like he said, he's got a system.
We know a guy who literally bet $5 a game, a unit, and he made well over $3,000. These are true stories. He's a client.
How many times do I have to show this? He's out.
Yeah, we got an 0-1 count where I'm at.
Yeah.
Nice.
0-2, baby.
Jesus. Wow, where was that at, dude?
This guy stinks, dude. He honestly cost me I think more than I'm going to blame it on him.
Strike and a half. Don't
Strike and a half. That's what Melanie said.
Agreed.
strike and a half.
Could have used that. Could have used her behind the plate.
Strike and a half.
Oh, now they're all getting in on it. Dude, 103 that just topped out at.
I'm cool.
Is that the fastest pitch for a Phillies pitcher ever?
Yeah.
Think about that. Do you remember anyone ever touching 103?
No.
Yeah, same. I think Alvarado has definitely hit 101.
And they talked about this, where he was topping out at in Minnesota, and they just said with this Philly crowd, you might see that get up there to 102.
Yeah.
But 101, 102, nothing
Yeah,
about 103.
They're talking about his velo coming down. We don't see that right now.
There you go.
And that 103 to end it. Jesus Christ.
Beautiful.
I said, Jesus Christ.
There we go.
Shh.
All righty. So there we have it. Another win in the books for the Phils. Now first place in the NL East. Right, guys? Great game. Great hang. Red Riders, thank you very much well, it is not over yet. It is not over yet. Slim and Bones will be deciding who wins this hat.
Oh, wow.
So, guys, I don't know. There's been a lot of great chat activity. But what are you thinking?
What the heck?
So,
I mean, one of the guys at the game. I'm leaning one of the guys at the game.
Yeah,
no, but they already got some gear from us, right?
That's
Both of them
true.
guys.
That's true.
We're crossing a threshold because I think we got the guys over from Reddit or something here. These dudes
at least Chris got some gear from us.
Yeah.
I don't know about Scott.
What about Scott?
Pretty sure he's got a hoodie from us, right? Is that what you read in the chat?
We got a Marco. Let's
Polo.
go for Marco.
Polo.
You gonna do Marco? Is he a new guy?
See.
I don't know. I was thinking about John Hunter out there. He was giving us some producer stats.
Okay, we could do that. Slim, are you in agreement on that, or do you have an issue?
What's the comment?
He was giving us producer stats.
Oh, sounds good. I can endorse that.
All right,
We
John.
always need producers.
We will send John. Congratulations, Johnny Baseball. You have won this nice Auto brand trucker hat. So we'll get
Congrats,
that shipped
John.
over to you. And we have a little bit of a backlog right now. I'm heading to the FedEx soon to send you guys a lot of gifts. So be on the tune out for the lookout for that stuff because we will be sending it out. Steve, I know you got some stuff coming. All right, guys, if you're still here, you have not hit that subscribe button. Do that, please. That helps. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. We will see you soon. Stay tuned for Bones, we're going to close it down with On This Day in Phillies history.
Okay.
Absolutely. We will see you soon, but stay tuned for a watch party, for a tailgate, all this stuff coming up. Bones, close us down.
All right. So our first one we got on this date in 1990. Sil
Good year.
Capiosano. Singles to break up a no-hitter by Doug Draback, former Phillies prospect Kyle Draback's father of the Pittsburgh Pirates, with 2 outs in the 9th inning. Pirates went on to win the game 11-0. But with all the talk of prospects, we wanted to bring up Kyle Draback, whose his dad was the pitcher in this game. And then we got, I already talked about the Rico Bronya one, right? That was a big one. But on this date, 2012, and this is kind of late too. I don't know why the trade deadline was later. Oh no, yeah, I don't know why this was later back in 2012. But the Phillies traded Joe Blanton to the Los Angeles Dodgers for cash.
Nice.
Just cash.
Joe the pitcher.
Bazooka Joe, home run in the 08 World Series, gets traded for just cash.
Tough
Legend.
life.
And then we talked about the Tony Gwynn 2014 signing on this date, so Devin's got to double check his stats.
Yeah. We need a producer to be our fact checker. We're still actually, yeah, it's a good. We're going to be doing a little bit interviews. So the next 2 weeks, if you know anybody that has any talent at all, because our friend group, none. They got none, no talent. So we're looking for anyone that has any talent at all. Producer, if you liked baseball, that's a plus. If you like the Phillies, plus. But send over some resumes, send over those LinkedIns. We're going to do a little bit of an interview round. We're looking for a producer for the Red Corner. All right, guys, stay tuned for all of our content coming down the line. We'll talk to you soon. Go Phils.